least nothing's jumping out at me immediately. Don't really need the torch. What do we have in here? Okay, all good stuff. All good stuff. 455 rounds. Take the camera and that. I'm gonna be overloaded, aren't I, Jack? Because so far everything, or most everything I've seen so far, I have wanted.
The hair on my knuckles standing up in here.
Well, you just keep an eye out for trouble, Jack, and let me loot, and then we'll be on our way. You could have been a little more ready for something like that. I think I hear more, unless that's you. Okay, there is another one. Got a good taste of my shotgun. Didn't need the scissors, but I guess I have them now. Let's see. Let me check my inventory, Jack. I need to make sure I'm not gonna be carrying too much if I keep grabbing things. Okay, yeah, I have a lot more room than I had thought I did. I can grab a lot more. This is good. I don't think I need the umbrella stand. Okay, that's all in there. Jack, if you will, please get out of my way. Please. How about going over there at least? Can you? Please. Thank you, Jack.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready yet. I still have another section I haven't looked through. Go over here. Okay, we have a mess hall, a kitchen, and I think I hear something. So I have some mines, I think. Where are they? Pulse mine. Do I have a regular mine, though? No, just pulse mine. Oh, I have a trigger mine. I think I'll use the trigger mine. Put it... Let's see, I'll put it... Yeah, I'm putting it in here.
You're gonna wish you never lived!
That scared me. Okay, are the others... I did not reload. There's you. And I'm getting away. There we go. Probably a waste of a mine, but... It's too late now. Alright, reduces damage from Gehennas by 15%.
Any pink wafers in there?
No, Jack. There are no pink wafers in this. Cool. Jack! Jack, there's one behind you. Get it. Or I'll get it. Oh! There we go. Bleach Cthulhu doll. I really do need to start looking for that shack. Where was it? Yeah, Dolls of the Deep. Investigate the mysterious cabin in Greenwich. I really do need to take the time to start exploring and seeing if I can find that cabin. Don't need... Well, I'll take the mushy peas. They are pretty good. Let's see. Purified water. Take those things. Let's just finish this room first, Jack. Biscuit tin. I think that has cloth, and I think I have plenty of that at the moment. Don't need that. What? Oh, you just... Okay. You just knocked over the dumbbell. Book. Do not need it. What is this? Oh, just war rations and skates. Would be nice if I can actually find some ammo in one of these things. Flare. Ooh. There we go. Got a little ammo. I see some crutches. This place is quite large, Jack. Let's go back this way for now. Finish this little section. Some books. Cigarettes. Ooh, crisps. I'll take the plastic buckets. I don't quite know if I need plastic. But I suppose I can drop it if I decide I don't want them anymore. Ooh, okay.
Finally, a fight!
So, always need the oil. Or at least I do now, because I used it all up. Let's see. Well, this area is done. Does this just loop around? It does. I can't get the crutches. I think that just has wood in them. I really want these microscopes. They have so many good components. Okay, that's all through here. I'm just waiting for another commuter to jump out at me. Ministry of National Health. You've collected an issue of magazine for the Ministry of National Health. Permanently inflict plus 2% limb damage. That will be useful. Very useful. So what else do we have? Another extinguisher, Jack. Can you pick that up for me?
Aye.
Ooh, careful with...
Here when you need me.
Yeah, careful not to set that off. Is that... Okay, I think that might be everything in here. Chem cooler. There we go. Radaway, thank you. Is there anything else in here before we leave? I don't see anything at the moment. Overdue book. I really need to stop picking those up. If I ever regret that decision one day, I need to remind myself that I left that book here. And now I need to drop something.
Can you pick up the pace?
Jack, I am looting, and sometimes I can't help myself to grab things that I really don't need. Once again, I'm going to have to drop something, and hopefully you can pick it up for me. What's the heaviest thing I have? The floor fan? And the nitrogen dispenser. If you don't mind, Jack, pick these
Whatever
up
you
for me.
say.
Thank you. Alright, that looks like to be everything. Yeah, we should be done here now, Jack. Yeah, let's okay, never mind. I thought I missed something from those sacks. Yeah, let's get out of here, Jack. Let's go let Arthur know what we've discovered. Okay, so where is Arthur? I don't... There you are. There you are. Alright, Arthur, I figured out what happened.
How goes the investigation?
Well, I know who started the fire.
Go on.
It was the Baileys. Yes, because the Fletchers were the ones in the trees. Yes, it was the Baileys.
As I unfortunately suspected. The evidence?
Ryan confessed. It was just an accident, though. No one currently knows that it was them.
I was so sure this was about the land. I didn't think Harold and Edward could both be wrong. What exactly happened?
The two of them were sneaking off to the tavern. That is true. Probably... I should probably just tell him all the details. Yeah, they were sneaking off to the tavern, and a rad stag rammed into Ryan's leg, and then he dropped.
I'm getting the feeling that you're not taking this seriously.
I am taking this seriously. I'm trying to tell you what happened. After the rad stag rammed into his leg, he dropped the lantern, which caused the fire.
Those poor boys. The guilt they must be feeling over their brother. Terrible. I'll have a talk with them. Consider the matter dealt with. I know Edward Fletcher. He's not one to demand sanctions over the mistakes of two boys. And Harold? Well, I'll talk with him too. I asked for the truth and you gave it to me. Now I must act on it. I shall be glad to settle this dispute amicably. Thank you. You've done well, and proven yourself worthy of Camelot. From this day forth, this land is your land. You shall defend it as your own. I bestow upon you the rank of sergeant. May you serve it well. Now, I had questions if we ever cross paths. Questions about our new head of the civil service, Smythe. Guinevere, our agent in Westminster, has been looking into them for years, but they remain elusive. Who are they?
Well, he is the leader of an underground organization known as Angel. He controls the gentry from behind the scenes, using an army of clone soldiers and scientists.
I see. That's some alarming intel. How did you come by it?
Well, I happened to wake up in one of the Angel labs with no memory of who I was, and when I escaped, I ended up following their trail.
Rough. I imagine that trail led you to Westminster. But who let you in? Few have the privilege to come and go.
Honestly, I'm not sure, but if I were to guess, I think it was Smythe. He did say something about meeting face to face in Westminster.
Curious. I assume that meeting never happened, judging by your prompt incarceration.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
After you escaped, Tristan and Iseult met you at the tournament. It seems you were more than just an observer. They said you were there to prevent an assassination. Why exactly?
Well, a man known as Mr. X had told me that Smythe was going to be there at the tournament. He claimed to be an angel dissident. It was his idea to blow everything up.
But you turned him down.
Yes.
Honourable, considering what Smythe did to you. A shame you couldn't prevent it. That tragedy gave them more power. I'd wager Mr. X was more fond of Smythe than he let on. But that's in the past. No point dwelling on it. I expect this Smythe character will take a role in things to come. We must be ready to face all the gentry can throw at us. They're with Smythe now. That gets me onto your next assignment. I want to strike a blow against the Tommies, but I don't want to take military action. At least not yet.
Okay.
Percival is looking into something that you can help with. Speak to him. Good luck, Sergeant.
Yes, Percival, but I also had some questions for you, Arthur.
Hail, Sergeant.
Yes, I wanted to ask you some questions. Are you the founder of Camelot?
Technically, yes, though in reality it was a merging of many like-minded groups. It was a necessary reaction to the gentry.
Okay, so can you tell me some more? Tell me about your past, if you don't mind.
I was born in a village very far from here. Childbirth took my mother's life, and the scarcity that comes with isolation took my father's. I was 7 years old. The locals took care of me as best they could, but resources were tight. When a passing caravan came through the town, I snuck into one of the wagons. I still remember the look on the caravaner's face when he found me. Scared the shit out of him. He scared me, too. I'd never seen a ghoul before. His name was William Knight. He took pity on me. He turned my fear into love and my despair into hope. He showed me how to fight, the safe roads to take, the books to read, the people to trust, and warned me about those you couldn't. He had a saying from one of his books that always stuck with me. The ultimate hidden truth of the world is that it is something that we make, and could just as easily make differently. A great man. Without him, I wouldn't be alive, let alone where I am today. He goes by a different name these days.
Is he still here, though? Like, with you in Camelot? You know what? My next question is... Yeah, can you tell me some more about the factions of London?
I'll tell you what I know.
Okay, thank you. So first, I want to know more about the Fifth Column.
Fascists. Plain and simple. We share a common enemy, but they are not our friends. They're a disease that must be rooted out.
Fascists, okay. So, I've already taken them out, but what can you tell me about the Isle of Dogs Syndicate?
When the gentry don't want to get their hands dirty, that's when they send in the dogs. Frankly, nasty bastards. Avoid them if you can.
Yeah, it's a little too late to avoid them. So, about the Vagabonds.
Once upon a time, they were a serious force in London. And whilst that's not the case anymore, that doesn't mean they're not dangerous. A cornered animal will fight more desperately than one that is hunting.
True. Tell me about the gentry.
You've seen them by now, surely.
Yes.
The snooty bastards that own anything worth anything in this city. The sooner they're removed, the sooner London can thrive.
I think snooty is a little too nice of a description. But that's all I had about the groups. If, I was wanting you to tell me more about the Knights of Camelot.
They've earned their position through valor, bravery, and merit. Each and every one.
Okay, well, before I ask about any of the individuals, do you not think all the pageantry you have here is just a little bit silly? I mean, there's parts of it I really like. It is interesting, but don't it feel silly at times?
I suppose it is. But even in this smouldering wreckage of this place we call London, there is a sense that this was once a place of great importance. The golden age of humanity was built on the ideals supposedly held by the knights of old.
True.
Surely it's more silly to emulate those who destroyed civilization rather than those who built it.
You do have a very good point. So back to the Knights of Camelot.
They've earned their position through valor, bravery, and
Yes.
merit. Each and every one.
You said that. So about Percival.
Percival is Camelot's eyes, ears, and mouthpiece. Without him, we are irrelevant.
Okay, so I don't know where I'm... What about Lancelot?
Dab hand with a blade. A soldier loyal. You'd do well to follow his lead.
Yeah, so... Who's Kay?
Our chief medical officer. She's indispensable, so don't bother her unless you're in need of medical attention.
Noted. Can you tell me about Bedivere?
Bedivere is our strategist, a master logistician. Invaluable.
And Galahad?
Our man of the ditch. I'd advise you to try him at his sport. I doubt you'll best him, but it'll sharpen you up.
The ditch. Yeah, I might see if I can do that soon. So, what about Merlin?
Merlin's been at my side for many years. Were it not for him, Camelot wouldn't exist.
Okay, well, that's all I wanted to ask as far as the knights. I'm gonna go now and I guess get started on that project you were wanting me to work on.
Farewell.
Yeah, striking a blow against the Tommies. First, though, I kind of want to find this... Ooh, I kind of want to find this ditch, Jack. Yeah, it was over here. See if we can find Galahad. Okay, they've cleaned up that body, but where is
Patience is key.
Galahad?
The quest continues.
Yes, it does. I don't... Unless this is him over here, standing right here, I don't know where Galahad would be. Egbert.
Hail, fellow. Well met.
Hail.
You don't happen...
I'm sorry, what?
Still after those Mittenlurg eggs, if you were selling any?
I'm sorry, Miltenlark eggs? Yeah, I don't have any on me in the moment, but I should have plenty at the bridge. I'll, get them for you next chance I get.
You're a knife saver. On my honor, I'll pay you more than they are worth for saving me the trip. Ever vigilant?
Yeah, and... So where do I get a helmet like that? That looks quite interesting. I like how that looks. I can see why you might need more Mittenlark eggs. Alright, so... I don't think I have any materials on me that I can work on any equipment, so... Now I need to... Other than explore the area at some point, I need to go this way. Okay, what is this? Is this the castle? Camelot. Okay. Sorry, Jack. So... Yeah, before I start looking for Percival, was it? Yes. I kind of want to take a look around.
There's a place for me.
You know, compared to the other areas of London with the singing, this place is way better. I prefer the people here more. At least they're not shouting their songs like the Tommies. Okay, what do we have in here? Some kind of theater of sorts? A meeting area? Okay. Yeah, don't need the burnt textbook. I will head up there momentarily. First, I want to check over here. Okay, this must be the actual round table. Yeah. I need to keep an eye out. What is this? Okay, that's a bunch of different Rat heads. I've not encountered that one yet. I don't know if I want to. Please tell me that's not an actual size of a Radger I will be able to meet. I don't. I would rather not experience that.
Patience is key, for the quest continues.
Yes, it is. You wouldn't happen to have a coaster here, would you? Like, there wouldn't happen to be a coaster around? Okay, you have a cellar. Okay. Let's get out of here and start looking through the rest of the area. Excuse me. Okay, this looks like a
Ever
cell
vigilant.
for prisoners, yeah. Ooh, we have a library. And I hear a Protectron somewhere. Must be on the upper floor. Yeah, I quite like their library here. Okay, no, don't target their typewriter. So about to check if I can take it or not, if it would be considered stealing. Alright, no, I need to go to the next floor. Get off the ground floor. See what's up the stairs. Excuse me. You should probably put that down. Or, yeah, that's better, I guess. You just wait there, I guess, Jack. And I will continue investigating the layout of this place. That way I don't get lost. Excuse me.
London is the place for me.
Yes. Okay, what is this? A crafting area? A kitchen. It's a kitchen. It is a kitchen. I don't know. Yeah, why are you keeping... Okay, who's keeping tickets in the fridge? I've heard of keeping valuables in the freezer, but why are you keeping... You know what? No, just... No, I'll just move on. You really shouldn't be leaving tickets lying around like that. It makes me very tempted to grab them. The same with ammo. I'd rather you not lay that stuff around in the open. Alright, yeah, let's just go this way next without getting stabbed or nicked by someone's arrow.
You have eyes.
Excuse me.
Use them.
Okay, you are the ones standing in my way. Yeah, I need to get through here, please. Do I need to find another way through, or will a lot of you please ever so kindly move out of my way? Okay, don't make me push through, please.
Patience where you going?
You know what?
Be more
Just gonna
careful.
push.
Careful.
Move,
War on.
please. Move. I'm just trying to get through. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Jack would have never got through there. He would have got too frustrated and started throwing his fists. Okay, so what? Okay, that's probably going to lead me over to Percival. So what is this way?
Ever vigilant.
Yes, ever vigilant. Okay, this must be the mess hall. Yes. Sir Bors.
Please remain calm if you are injured.
Yeah.
Please remain calm if you are injured.
You have a interesting hairdo.
Speak your mind.
Yeah. What about you? No? Neither of you want to talk to me? I kind of wish I could find... What was his name? Gregory? The one that Arthur said... Was it the Ditch? Or something like that? Knight of the Ditch... Excuse me. Okay. Strange robot. Hello? Yeah. Hey there, bud. Okay, can you Yeah, what on earth are you supposed to be? Okay, what's... Do you have a name? Pendragon, Loyal Knight of Camelot. Yeah. Take that, thank you. So... Yeah, nice to meet you, Pendragon. Yeah, what... Can you do anything but beep? What is it you do around here? So you have no voice. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna come back for you later. I think it might be fun traveling with you, but I'm gonna go for now. Yeah, I'm gonna pick you up later. It seems like you might be fun to travel with.
Is the place for me.
Okay, you're Bedivere.
Greetings.
Gay! Don't stab
Hail,
me.
mate.
Hail. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of your way so you don't don't murder me with your sword. Yeah, I'm interested in taking Pendragon with me at some point. He might be an interesting friend to make. Okay, are you a... You're a blacksmith.
What can I help you find?
Yeah, I was... Yes, let me see what you have.
Take a look.
Okay, 3 of 3 rounds. Take those. Black broadhead arrow. Interesting. What other weapons do you have? Anything I might be interested in? A wood bow. Yeah, I don't even like using the bow I have. Okay, what do we have? We have chainmail, combat armor. You wouldn't happen to have a helmet like Egbert did. I think that was his name. Okay, nomad outfit, quiver. I don't... Okay, no, you don't. A nodding cow. I'll just take the ammo. Thank you. Wait, was that... Let me see your inventory again, please.
Take a look.
Was that... What did I just see? Nuclear arrow. You have an arrow shaft with a mini warhead at the end of it. That is quite concerning. I'm gonna go.
Farewell.
Yeah, you don't know. I'm just gonna move on. I don't even know what you would use that against. Okay, where am I going? Before I get lost. Okay, not that way. That's where the blacksmith was. That's outside, so I go up these stairs. Excuse me. Oh, you're Merlin.
Hail, Sergeant.
Hello. Hail. So, can you tell me more about some of the factions of London? Just in case you have more information than Arthur did.
Who do you want to know about?
Well, first, tell me more about the gentry.
The gentry are the complacent mass that we'll have to shift in order to meaningfully achieve anything in London.
Okay, so what about the fifth column?
Highly organized, highly motivated, well-trained, and ideologically committed. The one advantage we have over them is their lack of organic support. I wouldn't be confident in that remaining the case, especially if their propaganda techniques gain traction.
Yeah, propaganda can be quite useful. So, what about the Syndicate?
London's preeminent criminal gang. About as dangerous as they come, but ultimately susceptible to the issues that plague such organizations. Greed, self-interest, dishonesty. The tactics to defeat criminals are tried and tested.
And finally, what can you tell me about the vagabonds?
A threat of yesterday. Had their hair cut by another outfit of criminals. Think of them like an old landmine. Something that should be disarmed, but easily avoided.
Yeah, I can see that. Thank you for the information. So are you from London originally?
No. I'm from a small coastal town in the west. Truth be told, there was a time where I'd do anything to avoid being in London.
So, can you tell me what your life was like before the Great War?
That's a broad question. I'm not one to reminisce. Not a good habit for people in my line of work. I was in the forces, commando unit. Had a few tours under my belt. Saw a lot. Learned a little. Not a period of my life I hold in high regard. Later, I became a government advisor on specific tactical implementation. Use of military assets. That sort of thing. A period of my life I hold in contempt. I can't help but feel responsible, in some small part, for the Great War. Look around you. I don't think we did very well on the remit of protecting the people of the United Kingdom. The ultimate hidden truth of the world is that it is something that we make, and could just as easily make differently.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to have previously been a merchant. You know what? I'm gonna go.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Patience is key, for the quest continues.
Yes. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna. Okay, mate. I'll just follow behind slowly. Thank you. Do I go through? Wait a minute. Whoa. What? I don't know which one. Okay, now this is catching my attention more. What? How do I get one of these? Okay, I want one. What is... I want it. I want that very much. Okay, that's... Someone has a sense of humor. A very good sense of humor. Of course, the bear. Don't know if I would want that in my room, but... It's a statement. Yeah, I'm leaving the room, don't worry. And my nosiness is going crazy for that save. Okay, no, don't be taking their things. Where do I need to go? I don't see a way over here. Through over here. Okay. Okay, you must be Percival then.
Ah, there you are. Arthur told me of your arrival. I'd stand up to greet you, but I'm too busy with my work, as you can see. I am Percival, head of communications for Camelot. This is my personal office. Quite beautiful, no?
It's pretty nice. So where did you get all of these machines?
What you see here is the result of hard work, perseverance, and my genius idea of stealing the BBM storage key after I quit my job. Now, whatever happens, we have got their bloody equipment and they have not.
Okay, so Arthur... You know what, first, what's there to communicate?
Words of encouragement, valiant speeches straight from Arthur's mouth, and near constant reminders of what the gentry has taken from us. Or, as the layman calls it, propaganda.
Propaganda can be quite valuable. So Arthur said you needed my help.
Help? Yes. Any assistance is much appreciated. You see, one of my duties is to keep in contact with all of the fractured factions in this great nation of ours. Partly to offer assistance, and partly to stop them from getting any bright ideas about assisting the other side. I've been in conversation with a strange tribe based in Brickton, and they are not happy with how these devious Tommies have been treating them.
Yeah.
I, for one, can't stand to see oppression, especially when the oppressed have agreed to oust the Tommies in favor of Camelot protection.
Have they... You know, I know we're not doing this for the payment. I didn't quite peg you for what little I've known about, for what little I know about you. I didn't quite peg you for a bleeding heart, Percival.
My heart bleeds for all those who live under tyranny. Especially those who can develop into key strategic alliances.
Fair point. I kind of already know the answer, but what are you considering strange about this tribe?
They don't like anything made after 1922, for one.
Didn't know that
They
one.
believe the Great War was a sign from the spirits that we should all return to living in huts. I believe any man, woman, or child should be free to live life as they desire, even if that means wiping their asses with sticks and stones.
Yeah, so... Once again, I feel I already know the answer to this question, but what about the Tommies do they not like exactly?
As expected of the gentry's foot soldiers, the Tommies see the tribe's quirky and strange beliefs as signs of savagery. Take their town's name, for example. Instead of referring to it as Brickton, the way the tribes have taken to calling it, the Tommies insist on referring to it as Brixton.
Yeah, I know about that one.
They believe the Tommies are there to civilize them. I believe this is our chance to show the Tommies what civilization truly means.
So, you want me to help push the Tommies away from Brickton?
I can see now why you caught Arthur's keen eye. I want you to go to Brickton and find Roach, the tribe's leader. He is a strange man, but you must treat him with utmost respect. He has a plan on how to push the Tommies away, help him return to me, and then perhaps you'll find yourself within Camelot's highest ranks.
Yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I've already asked you that, haven't I? What are you sending out in your many, many radios?
Words of encouragement, valiant speeches straight from Arthur's mouth, and near constant reminders of what the gentry has taken from us. Or, as the layman calls it, propaganda.
Yeah, I've already asked you this. So... Yeah, I'm going to go, so wish me luck.
Good luck, servant of Camelot.
Patience is key.
Yeah.
The quest continues.